Time now for some midweek sports, and Sprinter Cydonie Mothersill is excited for the future. Not just her own sprint career on the track, but Cayman's international sporting future. She's elated with the success of swimmers Sean and Brett Fraser in the last 2 years, as they've developed into world-class competitors in the pool.
It makes me proud. It makes you proud to say, did you see what Sean did, or did you hear what Brett did, So it's a nice feeling. It's really exciting because, when you talk about the Cayman Islands, you never hear about, nobody ever talks about track and field or swimming. It's always the banking industry, tourism. So it's nice that sports is out there a bit more, not just in track and field, but also swimming.
Just like recent past, Mothersill and the Fraser brothers carry Cayman's hopes internationally once again in October at the Commonwealth Games in India. Cydonie just missed the medal. You're looking at the 2006 200 meters final, where she finished 4th in that 200 meters final in Melbourne, and she hopes to make a podium place this time around. Also gearing up for this trip to India is Sprinter David Hamil. He made his international debut at the CAC Games back in July, and he's eager for another taste of high-level competition after a break from the track. And for that, he's putting in the work that will allow him to compete with the big boys.
I feel great, and I'm looking forward to compete in the Commonwealth for the Cayman Islands. And this is my first major meet, so I'm prepared for it.
Good luck to David. Staying on the track, Asafa Powell ends his 2010 season prematurely because of injury. Powell injured his back and hamstring in Paris earlier this season and decided to put the brakes on his season after consulting his doctor in London. So hopefully he and Usain Bolt will be back for the 2011 campaign. Coach for the two young basketballers that left for Turkey yesterday, Victor Ogaro, says Latori Nixon and Travis Manzanare's positive attitude was the defining factor for their selection to the trip. Along with coach Sean Peterson, they will represent the islands at the week-long Children of the World basketball camp. For Coach Voot and Latori's mother, Latasha, a former basketballer herself, attitude is key to developing the complete player. And that's their advice for our young athletes.
We did not select the best players, but we select the people with the best attitude. It so happened that Tori, who is also a good player, has a great attitude. So she was selected by her coach, Red Boy Banks. And Travis, one of the hard-working young fellows we can have. If we go to train at Kings, we have to rig the basket up. He's there doing it before everybody is turning it back down. That's the kind of quality we are looking for in the young people.
Sportsmanship is more than how you play the game. You can play the game and you can be an excellent player. If you don't have a good attitude, you won't ever get anywhere. If you're not disciplined, you won't get anywhere. So I keep stressing that.
Some amazing advice there from the officials and the parents. From the court to the flag football field, 2 touchdowns from Kathy Miller helped the Lady Pirates beat defending champions Walker's Wanderers 28-25. That was one of Kathy's scores from last Saturday. Miller's 2 scores, along with 5 tackles and solid touchdown like that one there from Carifta athlete Alexandria Terry, set up the victory for their team. Quarterback Bobeth Ogaro was solid all evening, throwing for 3 scores and completing 14 of 18 attempts, even running in for a touchdown there. Walkers have been hurt by the absence of their 2 star players, Krishan Welcome and Jordana Clark, and it showed again this week. In other matches, the Jaeger Monsters beat Zulus 34-22, while the Jaguars got the better of the Appleby Sharks 32-15.